Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Bellwether. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make an informed decision. Now, what I'm going to talk about, quite frankly, I wish was different, but it is what it is. And, I know we all have hopes and dreams of the big decentralized utopia where the average person has control of a lot of stuff and everything is decentralized, little bit of government, pretty much the good old boys corporations are gone, the banks, we don't need them. Well, unfortunately, guys, it's not going to look anything like that. At best, it will be a hybrid, and probably the only hope to anything close to that is still maybe, if we're lucky, Bitcoin. But that's not what this is about, because what J.P. Morgan is putting in place with a lot of partners from around the world is basically changing the game in DeFi. It's changing the game for the ISO20022 tokens, and it's changing the way the banking reset is going to transpire. Now, there's a lot of parts to the banking reset, but J.P. Morgan and the legacy banking system and the central banks and the governments around the world are trying to fight to have control and take advantage of that banking reset, just like me and you and the crypto companies out there and the blockchains and the crypto protocols. Now, right now, JP Morgan has just did its first tokenized cross-border DeFi blockchain open protocol transaction, and he did it on Ethereum through Polygon and AAVE. Guys, if you're not putting the pieces together like I am of what's going on behind the scenes with the legacy banking systems and Wall Street, you're not going to see everything how it really is. Because quite frankly, guys, if you go down the rabbit hole and you just follow the competition, because guys, everything's a competition, and I'm starting to not look at any particular blockchain as standalone. I don't look at, oh, this token's better than that token. I'm comparing teams, like Team Ethereum. You have Ethereum, you have those developers, you have the ecosystem, and you have the major corporations like J.P. Morgan, BlackRock, the Ethereum Alliance. You got the U.S. government's weaponized, in my opinion. Well, that's Team Ethereum, right? Then you got the central bank teams. You got, the foreign government teams. There's a lot of different. You got the Bitcoin maxis. You got, the crypto community, where everyone's fighting it out. But right now, we're getting a little far down the road where these pieces are starting to come together. And if you're putting them together, you can see what that puzzle is looking like. And as it sits right now, the legacy banking system is well on their way to keeping control of what they have. The only thing that's really going to be different, and we are going to have a banking reset, the only real difference is going to be, guys, is the technology, and we go digital, and yes, everything's better, bigger, better, and faster, but it's still controlled by the same entities. Don't let anyone kid you that there's some protocol out there or some group or some token or some technology that's going to step in and dominate the banking sector when we have that reset. At best, they just get their share, because guys, the roadmap is already laid out and they're implementing it every day, and this is just part of the big picture. Now, I highly recommend go to Polygon, guys, and just surf around what they're up to, because they are doing everything right. They have one of the best developer teams in the world. They are nailing everything they do. They are exploding, running through their roadmap. People are coming to them and developing on top of them every single day. And we're not even going to really talk about how Meta just partnered with them. Now you're going to be able to mint and sell your NFTs from Instagram. That's massive. Go to Polygon Studios and the gaming and all that, guys. It's absolutely massive. But none of that compares to this JP Morgan transaction. Now, JP Morgan basically is saying that they're going to bring trillions of dollars into DeFi, and they have it set up, guys. Now, they're bringing it through Ethereum using Polygon and AAVE. Now, I highly recommend go to AAVE's website as well. But let me read you something, guys. The launch of AAVE ARC, which is the institutional DeFi side of AAVE, is a pivotal moment in DeFi as a result of FireBlocks making institutional access to DeFi pools possible. Companies like ours are able to create new products for our customers. We are excited to be among the first institutions to be whitelisted. Now, that's the co-founder of GSR. But here's the thing, guys, and this is where Algorand comes in. And I've made a video about FireBlocks and Chainalysis. I'll leave a link down below. You need to watch it, guys, because everything is changing, and it's changing rapidly. Now, long story short, FireBlocks is the #1 entity that's onboarding or set up to onboard the large institutions that want to get into crypto and digital assets and DeFi and all that. They are basically going to custody their assets. Well, they have partnered with a company called Chainalysis. Now, think about it, guys. Think about all we're waiting on is compliance and regulation. But once that comes, think about taxes, and you got to prove all your compliance with ESG, all that stuff. That is a ton of data. Well, that is going to set and be taken care of by Chainalysis. They are basically the biggest in the market. FireBlocks and Chainalysis roughly have about 80% of the top players going through them. And once that kicks off and that trillions of dollars of Wall Street money comes flooding in, well, all that data is going to be sitting on the top of Algorand. Guys, that is absolutely massive. And here's the cool thing. Once it starts, it's not like you're just going to switch, right? And it's going to grow and grow and grow. Because Wall Street's going to put their toe in the water a little bit more, and let's just say 5 years after that, guys, they're going to have 5% of their assets in DeFi probably, maybe even more. Who knows? But it's going to be absolutely massive. So in my opinion, guys, if you really understand what's happening, Ethereum and Polygon and AAVE and Algorand are now the front runners of what's coming down the pipe with DeFi with the institutions. I truly believe that. But guys, do your own research. I think you'll come to the same conclusion. But if you have a different take, please let me know in the comment sections. Now, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We're trying to grow this community, and we'd really love you to be part of it. So go ahead and hit that notification so you don't miss anything. Let me know what you think in the comment sections. And either way, guys, hit that like button. Come back and be part of this community. And remember, none of this is financial advice. It's just information that hopefully you can use to make an informed decision. That's all I got for you guys. Take care and come back.